We all knew cryptocurrency was volatile, but wow, did I pick the worst month to actually run this trading challenge. Guys, in this video, I'm going to showcase exactly what happened over the last month in the trading challenge between myself, Jason Pizzino, and Justin Baldori. Keep watching. Hey guys, my name's Ravi Sharma and welcome back to Personal Finance with Ravi Sharma. Yes, I'm back with yet another video, a crypto video, and it's actually to showcase what challenge we did over the last month. Now, there is a video that I had on my channel about a month ago, so the 1st of May, where we started a challenge between myself, Justin Baldori, and Jason Pizzino, sponsored by Blockfolio. You can definitely check them out. There's a link in the description below. You should definitely check out their app, and that's what we used to trade in this challenge. Now, I'm gonna upload a screenshot of exactly what my portfolio looked like after 1 month, and it's quite depressing. Now, the fact is, we saw one of the biggest corrections in Bitcoin history. I'm not just talking about Bitcoin. Let's be real. When Bitcoin moves, the rest of the market does as well. So the entire market got absolutely capitulated. And I spoke about this. I spoke about the crash in an earlier video, but as part of this challenge, the whole game was to actually go and trade a few of these currencies and see who would get out to being, number one in terms of the biggest growth. Now, I can tell you now, all three of us lost our value in this month. Now, we started off with $1,000 or $10,000, but ultimately it came down to the percentage gain or loss, which would determine who won or lost. Whoever comes first in the challenge actually gets, through Blockfolio sponsoring us, 20,000 USD to go towards a charity of their choice. Now that was if you came first. Second got no prizes, and third, being last, would get 5,000 USD towards a charity of their choice. Now keep watching because I'm going to reveal exactly what our portfolios look like after 1 month. So just as a refresher, my actual portfolio consisted of Ray, so Radium, a very good project in the Solana ecosystem, then DOT, so Polkadot, as well as Sushi and XRP. Now, obviously I didn't have XRP throughout the entire thing. I actually traded some Sushi as well as some Radium out to end up getting more XRP because there are some really bullish signs. Although I don't believe in XRP long term, I do find that it's a really good trade, especially during this cycle with what's going on with the SEC, and I think it's coming to an end. I think it's looking very positive for XRP or Ripple, and I think that's going to mean huge price gains. Now, of course, none of the stuff I talk about on this channel is financial advice. You should definitely go check out some of the earlier videos I've made around, getting the right strategy and plan. This is one of the key takeaways that I want you guys to take away from this video. It's that you can't just come into investing into crypto or buying shares or even investing into real estate without a strategy. You need to have a plan because without that, you will get emotionally wrecked. Now, with crypto, at some point during this month, my portfolio was down 67.5%. Wow. And as the thumbnail suggests, my portfolio was down 42% at the end of this trading challenge. So much for going at 10x from $1,000 to $10,000, but it is what it is. It's the nature of the beast. And I am by no means am a professional trader. With my strategy, like to hold crypto long term, and I like to see what's happening with the cycle. If I feel like a position is getting to a point where it's overextended and it's risky, I do sell some for profits and then hopefully come back into another dip. And of course, we've been going through a massive correction already. There are bullish signs, but as I've said in a video previously, I think we aren't over in this cycle. I think we're in a period where we move sideways for a consolidation period, and then we ultimately see a cycle top at some point in 2022. So what am I doing personally? I'm accumulating. I'm trying to buy into projects that I couldn't get into over the last couple of months and just solidifying some of those positions. I think there are some really good projects, some really good things happening in the space overall, and it's a fantastic opportunity for anyone that did miss out in Jan, Feb, March, April to actually accumulate. Now we have the chance to do so. So I don't believe that we are over in terms of this bull run, but in this trading challenge, what I really did find is that if you don't know what you're doing, right? If you're not a professional trader, you will get wrecked. Trying to just sit there and look at some charts and then look at the news that's out there, I think it is very risky. But if you want to learn how to do it, you need to educate yourself and do the research. I feel like it's almost more important that if you've only got less than $2,000 that you're willing to put towards crypto, you may as well go and learn about how to do crypto properly than to actually go and put $2,000 expecting financial freedom from that. It's not going to happen. So the results. We had myself in third place, so Ravi with 42% loss. We then had Jason Pizzino come in at second place with a minus 22% loss. And then we had Justin, who took out the belt amongst the three of us with minus 15% as a loss. Now, of course, guys, we had massive turbulence over the last month. It wasn't a great time to enter the market, but now obviously with the corrections already in place, we've got to look at what the strategy and what the plan is. If you're coming into this market thinking, well, I want to make a quick buck, I think a lot of people just realized that it's not as easy as people suggest. And of course, when emotion kicks in with the money that you start losing, that's when you really get tested. And I know for a fact that in this trading challenge, yes, it was unfortunate that I lost, but at the end of the day, I've got my long-term hodl bag. I've got the cryptos that I'm really believing in long-term, and some of these projects are already on there. So I'm looking at how am I going to hold over the next couple of years, and what does this actually look like? So for me, the bull cycle, this period that we're going through, this massive movement up, I feel like we still have close to a 6 to 8x from here. I know that sounds ridiculous to a lot of people, and for some people it's not bullish enough, but I don't think we're gonna see suddenly everything drop off from here. I think we do see a piece of consolidation, a calm down of the whole entire space. We get a lot of these weak hands get shaken out. The diamond hands, as people refer to them, or foundational buyers, institutional buyers, they start coming in and building strong positions. These are the types of people that, are getting into crypto for the long term, right? They understand why you want to be buying Bitcoin, why you want to be getting into DeFi through Ethereum and some other projects. So for me, I'm part of that circle. So if I'm looking at, hey, what's the space look like over the next 2 years? I think a $12 to $14 trillion market cap, I think is very fair, and I think it is achievable. Now, where do I see this in 10 years' time? Well, I see like a 200x of this. And I don't say that based on numbers out of whatever. It's based on the fact that we have seen what traditional finance looks like. We're looking at where money is traditionally flowing into and where that money is going to come out from in order to get into crypto. I think crypto is very misunderstood. And as I'm going through this process, I'm learning a lot. And it's every day that I'm learning. And for me, it's about sharing this content with you guys. So if you have enjoyed this video, definitely drop me a thumbs up. As part of this whole trading challenge, a massive thank you to Blockfolio and FTX who own Blockfolio. I genuinely enjoy their app because it's not just about you trading on there. You can trade, cryptos and tokenized assets as well. It's about the experience that you have when you're, building out your portfolio across multiple exchanges, to be able to have it in the palm of your hands, to not want to go and risk it and go through to your exchanges and log in every day. You've got this one app, looks beautiful. I've said this before in the previous video. If you want to know exactly what you can do and can't do on the app, definitely go check out that video. I'll leave a link in the description below, as well as an affiliate link. If you want to just go check out the app, it's for free. You can go in there with a tap of a few buttons, you're depositing money, trading, and I think for me, it's been one of the most pleasurable experiences ever. Unfortunately, we picked a month where we got absolutely wrecked, but to have a capitulation, to still come out and be like, well, we learned a lot of things. This is the time for you to actually go back as well to the drawing board and see what your strategy is, and that you can't just come into this for a couple of months and say, oh, well, that was actually rent money and I need that now. It's more so going, don't put money you can't afford to lose. And in the long term, you were still so early. And that's why I keep saying, guys, get educated about the space, because you are going through, we are going through one of the best periods of wealth accumulation and generational wealth accumulation ever. So if you have enjoyed this, definitely subscribe down below. And if you've enjoyed content like this, then leave me a comment down below. Of course, for me, I'm just excited that Blockfolio, being a company as generous as they are, that they're giving us $5,000 USD to now donate to a charity of our choice. So I'll definitely let people know in the group as well as on my socials. So definitely follow me as to which charity we've actually decided to go ahead with. Guys, thank you so much. I've enjoyed this journey with Justin and Jason. Of course, we'll keep an eye out for the next challenge. Catch you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys.